Hey guys, and welcome to another podcast by the Pinch of Salt guys. We have Ryan.
You have to say your goddamn name, man.
Because we have fucking video now doesn't mean be like,
Whoa! Oh no,
you want me to say it?
You can say your
say
goddamn
My name
name.
is Ryan.
Is it? Is it though?
And we have
Ben.
Other bit? No.
Jesus Christ.
Ben and
Adam.
Faggot.
Okay,
Adam
just
who's
to
sick as hell.
kind of have some sequence. It's Ryan, Ben, and Adam.
Jesus
We're all
Christ.
here for another
What a
episode.
fucking podcast, everyone.
Hey, I mean, we got to start off.
Off to a great start. Off to a wonderful start. Anyway, so any exciting news? Anything interesting happened to you guys over the last 2 weeks?
To me specifically?
Yes, to you.
In general.
No.
No?
Although Gorka Media got bought out and shut down. They own Kotaku and like Jezebel and a few others.
I thought
Okay.
Jezebel was a band.
I'm still lost.
It's okay,
It's
Ben.
good when you look at people in the shower. I mean, I don't know.
The trick is we're all lost together. It's about the journey. When we have no idea where... No, fuck off.
Any other exciting news? I'm sure it is exciting news. I just have no idea what
It's
that is
not,
about.
it's not exciting. You just asked for news. So
Fair enough.
Kotaku got bought out effectively.
Yeah.
That's a pretty big
Well-
gaming news source.
It's the only decent one in Australia.
Yep.
As terrible as that sounds.
Anything else?
I'm sitting here. I caught up on Constantine, Hellblazer, watched The Killing Joke.
That was pretty good.
Finished Fury, except for the bonus boss, so that's pretty rad. The second to last boss is basically May combined with a small child, and she's like,
You were telling me about that.
like, don't kill me.
That sounds
don't kill
terrifying.
Me. Save the planet. Don't kill me. And I'm like, look, I
Stab
don't
in the face.
I don't want to kill you, but also I want to go corrupt Earth like the bitch I am. It's great. 10 out of 10. Rate that ending really highly. I would kill children again.
I've been like
Awkward.
clearly sick, so I have my Spider-Man blanket to comfort me.
Hold me close.
It was funny because I was just like, because I've been feeling pretty shit over the last week as well. And yesterday I was like, Adam, man, you reckon you can do the moderating for this podcast tomorrow? I'm not sure I'll be able to do it. He's like, yeah, sure, we'll see what we can do. Rocks up today. Ben, please moderate.
I feel like death. So
I
bad.
have become death.
Yeah.
So aside from dying, what else?
Other than that, I've been playing. I've been playing Doom. I just finally got into it. Like game's been out for like 6
Like
months.
6 months later.
I decided to play it. It's great. It's fucking awesome. I might get into it a bit later, but other than that, we had some cool news popping up around for the channel and on a personal note as well. So, for us, because we're selfish pricks, I'm gonna say the news relating to us first. Is that like our video did get noticed by Funhouse, which was kind of
Which is pretty amazing.
pretty fucking amazing considering that. Well, I don't even know. I was like, they saw the tweets and then they liked them, and I was like, well, that's better than nothing. So
Did they like both tweets?
no, I only tweeted at them on my account
Okay,
because
right.
I was like, yeah, better not spam them. But yeah. So it
A
was.
week later. Please like us, please like us, please like us, please like us.
Oh my god!
like, comment, and subscribe.
But considering how fucking badly that video did in views, I'm kind of happy that someone was like, yes, this is a good video. Oh god, it was good though. But other than that as well, so obviously, as we said before, we pre-record all of these, and we're recording this on Saturday. So I told you, I mentioned on 2 weeks ago that a couple of people I knew were competing in the Olympics.
Yeah, that's true.
And so the brother and sister Chloe, she competed today, and I've been so sick. I was gonna wake up and watch her final event. I overslept, woke up, turned my phone on, and my phone had fucking exploded, and she won a gold medal. So
Nice.
so fucking unbelievable.
Nice. Wait, what event? What event?
A modern pentathlon. So yeah,
Wow.
Yeah, congratulations. She's like, it's been funny as well because you know, people like fucking crawl out of the woodwork, being like, I'm friends with those people, and I'm not gonna be like that, but because mainly I know them through my partner Leah and my brother Chloe's friends with my brother and his group of friends. So I've met them through those circles. But they're super nice, super open, and very humble athletes. And they're the kind of guys.
Won a gold medal.
They're the kind of
No biggie.
they're the kind of guys that are just like, oh yeah, you know, like you know, I was having a chat to them, and they were like more interested after they come back to Australia after just qualifying for the Olympics like 8 months ago, and they were more interested in knowing about how I was going in my qualification period, rather than them already
talking
being
about their shit.
I was like, they're amazing people, and couldn't go to anyone better deserved. So, and Max, the brother, he competes. It's today, but it'll be like tomorrow morning, our morning. So, thumbs up. He's also the under 21 world champion. So,
nice.
Regardless of whether he wins a medal in this one, Tokyo's looking pretty good at this point. So it's fucking awesome. So I think there's gonna be a lot of partying when they get back to Australia. It's gonna be fucking. It's so super excited. I was like, it's the best news. I was like so sick. I was ready to die, and I was like, well, at least someone's having a great day.
So, in other important Olympic news, did you see about the guy who got disqualified from an event because his dick touched the pole?
Yeah, it's amazing.
What?
Yeah, Japanese pole vaulter. Whenever the pole came over and his dick hit the pole, and then it like fell off. And then that was his last jump, and then he got knocked out of the event because of that jump.
God.
Retrospectively, he's like, that's pretty funny. I mean, like, if you're gonna knock the bar off,
It's like, might as well be with your...
that's the best way of doing it. You know what I mean?
It may as well be your penis.
And also the shot, he's rather well endowed. You can see from the photos. He's like, well, you know,
The one time my big penis has become a hindrance.
Curse this terrible burden.
yeah, quite funny.
It's like a criteria for pole vaulters from now on. Small penis.
Only the tiniest dicks may apply.
So it's right up your alley.
Yeah, absolutely. I should have been a fucking pole vaulter.
God, that is... Wow.
Yeah, that was great.
Okay, well, that kind of craps all over my news of what's been happening over my 2 weeks.
Did you win a gold medal?
Did you knock off a pole with your dick?
Maybe. That's ridiculous. Oh, man. Well, from my perspective, I've been walking around on a broken ankle for the last 3 months, apparently.
Being like, oh, well.
Like, no pain, no swelling.
How did that conversation go down? You were just like, the doctors are like, oh, yeah, it's broken.
It's not broken, it's a fracture. It's a fracture, so it's not that
It's
bad.
okay, you don't use your ankles anyway.
Like, who walks these days?
I thought you just rolled down the stairs.
No, because I sprained it like maybe 3 months ago playing soccer, and
Like an idiot.
I know who does that.
Serious.
and then like pain, like swelling went, pain mostly went, and then there was just like a niggling sort of thing that was just there the whole time, and I was just like, well, this has been around for ages. I'll go check it out. It's like, oh, okay. No, I went to the physio. Physio was like, there's probably something up. I got a CT scan. It was like, yeah, you have a fracture. It's like the ligament pulled a bit of the bone off your ankle, basically. I was like, cool. So I'm gonna be in this funky moon boot for the next 6 weeks at least. It's amazing.
Practicing moon boot dancing techniques.
You should see my my kick, and it's amazing.
Like, oh.
And there's some ligament damage. There's all sorts of shit wrong with it, but I had no idea for like 3 months.
Do you have to wear that all the time?
No, I can take it off. I can, like, if I'm at home and stuff, I can take it off. Not too big of a problem.
So,
as long as I'm not walking around too much.
Statistically, what are the chances that we're going to have to replace your foot with a bionic component?
Not very likely, but I would be totally down for that. Like, I am so weird. It's like, if they came to me, it's like, so your foot's pretty much okay, but we have this, like, experimental procedure.
Hey,
I'm in. Like, cut my foot off right now and give me that bionic shit.
I want a rocket foot right now.
It's like, do it now. Here, I'll cut it off myself. Give me my goddamn robot foot. on the other
I
side
just
of
want to be
things-
like Genji. That's all I want in life.
I mean, what wouldn't we give
One
to be
part at a
superhuman?
time.
Just slowly. Or Cyborg. Cyborg. Also one of my favorite DC characters. So other note, like I mentioned earlier on, I was pretty sick, and then I took the day off work yesterday, drank like 2 liters of juice, just felt like shit, just sitting around at home. I decided to watch Hercules, the animated movie.
Oh, what a great decision.
Man, I love that movie. I hadn't watched it in so long.
I watched it like a week ago.
It's on Netflix. It was like a recommend. I was just like, I watched it. I was just like, this is amazing. It just rekindled my love all things Disney. One
good.
Easter egg that came up in it that I didn't pick up initially, Scar's in it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So there's the part where he's like doing the pose and he's got the lion's head.
Yeah, it's Scar.
And then he throws it on the ground and it's totally Scar. I was just like, holy shit, that's amazing. And then like today, you guys would have heard me singing. Like, I was just like, I've been singing that song like the whole,
I
since
can't-
yesterday till today. I've just been
can't remember
singing
what
non-stop.
track it was, but Meg's song.
Yeah,
she
Meg's song's
sings
pretty-
so
yeah.
good. I can't remember the name of it. It's like I want to be in. I'm not in love or something.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
It's so good. So good. But
just have
yeah,
to point
Fion's
out-
going to have to put up with me singing non-stop. We're going to watch Aladdin. We're going to watch freaking Lion King. We're going to watch everything.
See,
it's going to be amazing.
I'm just pretty sure Meg has ruined everyone's conception on like how a normal person should be because God, she's so cynical.
just like,
it's so-
everyone sucks. I hate everyone. People are the worst.
It's so good. She's just like, you are my role model. You're like, I'm in this Greek mythological adventure, and I'm just like, nah, man, shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be over here moping. Bitch, you're a centaur. I don't care.
James Woods is the best in that movie as well.
and then
As Hades, he's one of my favorite villains.
Honestly,
Him and Scar are my favorite villains.
Hades is
of all
easily one of my favorite villains. He is so good. He's hilarious the whole way through.
So the video game that came out with that is that James Wood, like, so there's a pretty well-known like trivia fact that it's James Wood. Hades is James Wood's favorite character he's ever done.
Yeah.
So he will always come back and do the voice for that character
Whenever
they
he
ask.
can.
So he redoes Danny DeVito's in that movie, and for a lot of the voice lines in that game, they just lift lines from the movie and just put them in. But for Hades and all those
He
things,
came back and redid it.
and just redid vocals.
Yeah.
Because he's just like, I fucking love any chance you give me to be Hades. I will do it. I will be there. TV series, I'll be there.
I'm in.
Tell me to
It's
tell
such
me to
a
be
good
there.
character though. The whole story is actually pretty good. Like I genuinely enjoyed the
really
story, and Hades' character is probably one of my favorite in the whole thing.
Yeah.
Have you guys seen the picture where it's just like Robert Baratheon and Stanley Baratheon, and then it does a comparison to Zeus and Hades? It's just like the perfect comparison between the two. It is so good. Oh man, I love that movie.
Yeah.
Jeez.
It's a great film.
All things Disney.
Related to Hercules, I got a message from my sister the other day. Not that one.
The other one.
The other one. And she's like, yeah, man, I just watched Hercules and I really need to know, how can I play that game again? And I'm just like, did you even Google how to play Hercules?
Again?
Just like, and I'm like, here's an executable. Here's the ISO. Like that's
download
30
and play.
seconds.
Yeah.
But have you
goddamn
played
game.
that game?
Which one? The
goddamn-
PlayStation
I played it on
one?
PlayStation.
One.
That
I played
was
it, yeah.
It was the same one on PC as well.
Yeah.
The thing is, I played it.
I didn't finish it though.
I played it on my
lost it.
PlayStation 1, but basically what happened was we got the PlayStation 1 console, and then it was supposed to be chipped, but it wasn't chipped properly. But so the only game that we had that was working was a non-chipped game, which was Hercules. And then my dad took it to get properly chipped again or whatever, I don't know. But we left the game disc in it. Never saw that game again.
The person chipping it just like takes it out as he's working on it. It's like, holy shit, this is an amazing game.
I've already got 5 copies. This is number 6.
I'm keeping this. Okay. We kind of went
We need to
on a
name this
massive.
fucking podcast.
We went on a massive tangent there. So let's actually get into this podcast. Have any of you guys played No Man's Sky yet?
Nope.
I turned it on for about 30 seconds to see if the install worked on the PS4, and that's it.
That's all.
I was like, yes, this is a planet. Yes, I have a jetpack. Okay, done.
Well, being not on Xbox One, which is some news that's coming out that it might, it's looking kind of like up in the air. It'll, if it comes out on Xbox One in a second,
You'll get it in a heartbeat.
The thing is, those games are my jam. Like
Yeah.
I like playing a whole bunch of games. Like I said, I'm playing Doom at the moment. But I also like those games where I can just zone
just
the fuck
do
out
your own
and just
shit.
be like, like at the moment for that, I'm playing Warriors Orochi A Warrior Orochi
3.
fucking 3.
It's like,
is it
yeah.
Warrior
Is
Orochi
it-
3?
is it
Yeah.
three?
Yeah,
it is 3.
It's the free one. It's the free one that came with Xbox Gold,
And that's why I've played it
And
as
I'm
well.
like, boom. And the thing is, it's just a game you can veg out and just button mash and just
I've been
just
doing that
blank
with-
stare into the void, and it's great.
I've been doing that with Octodad again, actually.
Yeah,
Playing
you just like
Octodad, just be like, yeah, whatever.
It's like mindless games are pretty good
fun.
sometimes. It's
And
just
and I'm
you
super,
don't have to think.
I'm super like I played Minecraft for the same reason as well. And I'm if it ever comes out on Xbox One, you have my fucking money.
Do you know what?
I want it?
Do you know what's great though? Sometimes when you do need to concentrate. So I was just saying. I said before I was sick over the last couple of days. I've been playing Overwatch, and what that does for me is it makes me forget that I'm sick.
Because
So like while I'm playing, I'm concentrating, and I won't sneeze for like an hour and a half compared to when I'm just sitting there moping. I'll be like, like for 10 minutes straight, I'll be sneezing and coughing nonstop. I start playing a game, I just don't even think about it. It's like
Yeah.
I forget that I'm sick.
Yeah.
It's just like this is amazing. I'm play games 24/7 when I'm
have
sick.
a problem. You have a serious problem.
What do you
I
mean?
can't sneeze. There's too much die going on.
Like I'm too busy killing people to sneeze right now. I don't have time.
Too busy charging my ult.
I don't have time to be sick.
Speaking of Overwatch, you guys watched the latest video they released? The Bastion one?
Yeah,
Awesome.
Yep.
So good.
so pretty.
It's
is.
totally
I love
not the Iron Giant in
I know.
any way, shape, or form. It's 100%
Oh,
OC.
but it's the typical, like AI, decides to just
Chill
ignore his
out.
objective and chill the hell out, basically.
Yeah, just like casually hang out in a forest. I
Max
mean,
and relax and robot.
we can all sympathize with that. We're all robots here.
Really?
Totally has like PTSD flashbacks, like Vietnam style. He's a woodpecker and just goes like ape shit on the forest.
Mows down the whole forest.
All right, honestly, jumping back, who cares about forests? I just want to nuke it all. Just- if I had a chain gun, I would do it.
How did we like diverge away from No Man's Sky?
I don't
again?
know.
We were talking about No Man's Sky though. I have heard a lot of mixed reviews around it. It seems like
I think the best quote that I've seen about it is, No Man's Sky looks like the sort of game that you might buy in a Steam sale because you thought it might be interesting.
Yep, well, thank you for stealing my stuff.
that's exactly what you were gonna say.
The thing is though, is that like I think it's interesting. A few different factors came into it because it is an indie game. It's by a small studio made by a few developers, mainly the head of the studio as one of the devs. It's been like one of these indie projects of love, and what happened is something captured the imagination, and indie games have been going more and more successful. So Sony went, fuck, we'll jump in on
make
this
this
indie
happen.
bandwagon.
Yeah.
Let's do it. And then they got the marketing behind it, and they hyped it up, and all of a sudden the game went from this little
This
indie
is a
game
small
that
little
people would have
game.
really loved to
Yeah.
being like, Sony's
gonna be the
releasing-
greatest, amazing
what does
thing
Sony
ever.
know?
Yeah.
Sony's fucking presenting this at E3. What is going on?
Yeah.
Is this gaming going to be like the fucking utopia of gaming? And then there was this void of communication, and everyone's imaginations just started filling the gaps. And the game comes out, and you're like, this isn't what I wanted. And you're like,
yeah. So that was the thing. It was the hype. It was the hype that kind of kicked them in the nuts, really, more than anything else.
And
like people were looking forward to something that didn't quite deliver to their
Yeah.
And to bring that
unrealistic
further-
Mighty Number
expectations.
9, everyone. The same fucking thing. Although Sony didn't have the backing of Sony.
Shut your home. The other thing with
No one cares about my number.
The other thing with No Man's
I like
Sky
Mighty Number 9.
is it wasn't just pitched to gamers. It wasn't that. You could talk to people, and it made news reports about this game that had 16 quintillion planets in it.
Yeah.
randomly generated.
That's true.
Yeah.
Something
It was
unsigned,
supposed to
long
be-
int.
Yeah.
infinite.
But that is true, though.
Procedurally generated
Yeah,
planets.
and
That's
you
kind of cool.
like I had a conversation with Leah, and I'm like, "Hey, Leah, you know No Man's Sky?" And she's like, "No, what's that?" I'm like, "It's that space game with all the planets, yo." Oh yeah,
I
yeah,
heard about that.
yeah. That
She
sounds
could, she could just be, like,
No,
Humoring you.
possibly, but she
maybe.
did seem keen to name planets terrible things. So
I think that's probably going to be the most fun part of the game. It's just I have
planet
unlimited number of planets that I can run into.
Well-
I'm going to name it whatever the hell I want to name it.
I think as well, like Minecraft, it's going to be something that is very, very basic to start with, and they've already talked about adding more
More to it.
content, more things.
Yeah.
And hell, we might come down to, I think, if people get behind the game and continue to play it a year down the track, we could see some massive improvements, some massive changes. It just depends. And if it dies, then
So be it.
know,
See, the problem with
I'll play
No
it.
Man's Sky over Minecraft is I have not seen how to make any giant penises in No Man's Sky.
people that must be
People
the next
will
on their
find a
list.
way.
Someone is working on that as we speak.
Like, this is a problem.
Ben, there might be a planet filled of penis-shaped
the
creatures.
planets
You just need
will
to find them.
align.
There's probably like a million planets named by YouTube people called my dick. So
Like the USS Muddy.
so like it's gonna happen, you know. Like I think people will find their own fun ways. And
Can you run into other people? Like,
Yes.
Can you visit
No.
other people's planets?
no,
Yes.
Wait, what?
no,
No.
you
Yes.
cannot. No, you
You can
can't.
actually encounter other ships.
No.
No, other player ships.
No, you can't.
No, you can't.
All right, I think we
Okay,
need to look
all
into
right,
this.
So what happened?
So
So there's a story about this.
Yeah.
They went in and data mined the shit out of the PC version. So they went in and got...
Yeah, of course.
There is. And so this is what kind of upset people a bit, is because there were literally 0 assets, 0 matchmaking, 0 multiplayer code. There is 0 support for anyone else to be in your game.
Yep.
There's
Right.
nothing. There's no play models. There's nothing. And what has pissed people off is when there's just general development, and if it was an indie project and that was in scope, and then they went, fuck, we're just massive, we're going to take it out. There's usually legacy of that kind of shit left in the game.
It was
Yeah.
never there to begin
And it was
with.
never there. So it
So
was
they
just
just
like,
never intended for it.
and the thing
at
is,
all.
the only multiplayer kind of indication that the studio gave was in an interview. They were like, "Oh, wouldn't it be cool as if you could like see another player or see another player on the world? Like it would. There's certain plans it would never happen, but wouldn't it be cool if it would?"
Yeah.
And that was as much
That's
as they
all
ever
they said.
And then they said that, and everyone went multiplayer. Confirmed.
like, "It's happening."
Fucking multiplayer. You can see other people. We can travel together. We can do all this shit. And it's just like,
Yeah.
Yeah, no.
So you can
not
only
gonna
see
happen.
the impacts of other
yes,
people's
you can see.
interactions.
Yeah, you can go on planet and say, "Oh, look, there's shit, and they've named all this shit, and they've named planets and blah blah blah."
There's all these animals and, yeah.
and you can't rename stuff.
That someone else
That's
has
it.
already named.
But the thing is, though, is like there's no evidence of anything of being able to see another player in the game. That's something
Okay.
that you might add later, but at the moment,
At the moment, no.
That's
Okay,
what-
so
Until then, Planet Harambe must be it.
there's already been screenshots of people naming several planets around.
Welcome to the Harambe system.
okay, so
Our constellation's a gorilla.
Jump off the Sydney Harbour Bridge for Harambe.
kind of a possible dumb question. What the hell's the point of the game?
Okay,
Well,
so
what's the hell? What's the point of Minecraft?
What's
So,
the
like,
hell?
I'm
point of any
asking. That's
game?
what I'm asking. Is there
an
an
essential
objective?
storyline?
Is there an objective? God damn it, I can't speak.
You are to,
We know.
you have to travel to the center of the universe.
Okay, you
And
got
so you get like directions and kind of things, and you have to like do
You work
resource
it out as
mining
you're
and
going.
like feel and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, you have to travel towards the center of the universe. Apparently, someone's already finished it in like 8 to 10 hours.
God
Like
damn.
Yeah,
it
'cause
wasn't.
people.
It wasn't like ridiculously hard to do. So and I think that's kind of been like, oh.
Like a speed run. They're just like,
okay.
screw everything. I'm just gonna get to the center.
Yeah, well, I think there are fast ways of doing it, but you know,
I
like
feel like from looking
If
at
it's
the
also,
game,
I was gonna say, if it's also about where you spawn and stuff, so someone could have finished it because they spawned relatively
potentially,
close
who
to the
knows?
center of the
I
universe.
don't know.
Assuming it's all the same universe.
so with the game, I feel like the actual point is probably going to be more of a Zen one as
Yeah.
opposed to reach
Oh, yeah.
the center of the galaxy.
It's like-
it's about the journey
It's the journey, not the destination.
and how many times you get your dick out
For Harambe.
for Harambe.
What's wrong with you two?
Hey,
The
did
memes
you-
are strong with these.
I think this is a good point to move away from.
so did you guys sign the petition
Which one?
To get your
name
dick
a
out for
Pokemon
Harambe?
to get Harambe in Pokemon?
No.
I
It's
saw the
fucking
petition.
dumb, and it's a meme that will die like all the other memes.
I saw the
before
petition
it.
and then I went, wait, this is Nintendo. They never listen to any of their customers.
Mind you, that
has-
actual image looked pretty awesome.
Yeah, it
you
has
see it?
over 70,000 signatures.
Are you
Within
Harambe
like the
Pokemon.
24 hours.
Are
Yeah.
you talking about the Harambe Pokemon? That's actually a Pokemon that was in a fan-made game, which then they just basically co-opted and named Harambe. But someone
Someone actually created and
But it,
drew that
but
up.
it wasn't actually Harambe originally.
So was that
I figured.
Pokemon Uranium or like Insurgents?
It might have been. I don't know. I just read it on.
I heard about Pokemon Uranium.
Yeah, got shut
Yeah,
down.
it got shut down super hard. Just like
Nintendo's on fucking Warpath. They're infringing copyright.
That's
bam.
that's kind of
That annoys me.
that's frustrating because and what's going to be most frustrating is for the people that put 10 years into putting. So Pokemon Uranium.
Let me
Just let him casually die in the corner.
So while he's dying, screw it. We
Waving
don't
the
care
flag
about
of
him.
his people.
Pokemon Uranium. I think one of you guys mentioned it to me before. I looked into it a little bit, and it was just like it's a fan-made game.
It's
like
fan-made game.
Some
There's
people
about 100
have gone
new mons, a new Pokemon type.
10 years or thereabouts in making this game. They love Pokemon. They thought it was really cool. They spent all this time putting it together, and now they want to share it with the world.
Well, it's been out for a little while, but in beta, various firms of beta and
Yep.
that sort of stuff.
And it, on the primary website, official release, hit like 1.5 million downloads minimum. Just like, bam.
So are they charging for it?
No, it's free.
Completely free. So what the hell is Nintendo's problem?
Well, it's a whole IP thing. Once again.
I get that, but
you got to defend your property.
Because the thing is,
you
they
can
also
defend your property, but couldn't Nintendo have just been like, guys, this is great effort, but for you to release this, we have to, like, you have to work with us, we have to put our name on all of this shit, or something
Yeah,
like that. Just
yeah.
don't let 10 years of these people's lives go to waste because you're just like,
See, once again,
screw you!
it's Nintendo being Nintendo. One of the problems they have with it is if you release a new and actually good idea in a Pokemon game, and Nintendo want to do that later, they can't anymore.
Yeah.
Because it's
But
not theirs.
if they work with these guys and be like, hey, we're working together, they can!
You mean if Nintendo listened to the community?
Which, again, I just raised.
It's frustrating.
The
Like,
stakes get higher with this one, with the Metroid 2 re-release recently.
yeah, and again, same sort of thing.
Same
it's like
thing.
people
Years
spend so much of
dedicated to
their time,
this.
and
But you could even see that though, because they're like, oh, we remade the old Metro. Was it Metro 2?
Metroid 2,
Yeah, Metroid 2.
in Metroid Zero Missions engine.
But that's the thing though, that is, can you not see them being like, fuck, we've got like a Metroid anniversary coming up, let's re-release 2
Yeah.
as in the new engine.
So-
You'd be like, yeah.
so
like,
I guess
hey, guys,
both
take
parties
our
are
money.
I
Like,
guess
we'll
both
pay
parties
you
are
to
at fault here because the people that are creating this, even before they spent the 10 years, unless they didn't care. Unless they didn't care to be like, maybe they're gonna get a cease and desist on
Well,
this.
the thing is,
we still
when
just
you're-
want to do this because we
you're
love this.
When you're working on that sort of stuff, you don't think it's going to take 10 years. You're not, I'm going to put 10 years of my life into Metroid. You're like, hey, I really like this. I'm a great big fan.
Yeah.
I want to make some fan-made content. And then it just spirals
It
into,
just keeps growing and growing.
well, I've now created this entire game.
No, but at some point you would have been like, shit, this is doing pretty well. Shit, we may actually want this to be a full proper game at some point or another. Maybe we should contact Nintendo and be like, hey, we're doing this side project. Are you guys cool with this? Because we are using your property.
The thing is, quite often they'll go, no.
Yeah, and-
cease and desist
Yeah.
and kill it. And
And
a
if
lot
they
of devs
kill
will
it
be
there-
like, if we just put it out, we'll get millions of downloads, we'll get the cease and desist, and then our name's out there.
Basically,
no,
what happened
and
with
exactly
Metroid,
right. And
Carl downloaded it like the first night when it was like officially released, just because he knew that the cease and
That's
desist
gonna
was coming.
happen.
And
Yeah,
you
so-
get it from your torrenting site of choice.
It's like regardless anyway.
It belongs to the internet
It's
now.
there. It's already there.
So
Yeah, so I get
Stop
that.
you.
I get that.
Nintendo in general, like,
Are
them,
jerks.
well,
Yes, absolutely. They're
not
my
gonna-
favorite jerk.
I'm not going to
They're
debate
awesome,
that.
but yeah.
But the main thing, their most valuable thing that they have as a company is their IP.
Yeah.
Like, you talk about Sony and Microsoft with Xbox, like, they do have some IP
IP?
games, like, fucking, if you do a Halo game, I'm pretty sure Microsoft will, be like,
will shut your
cut
shit
that
down.
shit out.
It's like, do
No,
not
but
touch
see,
it.
is,
with
like-
Halo, you can be like, it's not a Halo game. It's just a
Random Space Marine game.
Halo game.
Well, and that's the thing, like,
Hola.
the thing is, Nintendo lives and dies by its IP. So
Yeah.
that's why they've been so reluctant to start only now going to mobile platforms, because before then, they're so afraid of, like, if we let any of this shit out,
We're gonna lose it.
our company's fucked. We have
Yeah.
nothing. So, like, they're gonna be going hard against people like making fan-made content. But from their perspective, or from a business perspective, you can see why
Why they
we
wanna
don't
hold
want
on
our
to it.
fucking billion-dollar company just going down the shitter because we were
Yeah.
like, for the fans, and we lose everything.
But how hard would it be?
Our
But
job.
how hard would it be for them to go? Okay, well, you want to make fan-made content. That's great. We get 30%.
Well, 30% of nothing is nothing.
Yeah, but like, I know. But
Like, yeah, I'm sorry. But there is another approach to this, which Capcom took for, I think it was Street Fighter's 20th or Mega Man's 20th anniversary. There's a Mega Man X Street Fighter game, like cross Street Fighter.
Ooh.
It's basically you play Mega Man and you verse Street Fighter enemies. There's like Urien and Daalism in there. And they're like, hey, this is a fan-made thing. It's pretty good. We're doing it for the 20th. Bam, done.
Yeah.
And it's just like, oh, you guys are really approaching. You guys are also borderline bankrupt, so I can see both sides of this argument.
Yeah. They're just like, we need money.
We need
money,
something.
money.
We need something.
Did you develop a good Mega Man game? Fucking give me money.
Was it Capcom that left the... No, that was Konami. Never mind.
They're both generically asshole companies. Don't even worry about that.
God damn, Konami actually announced a new Metal Gear game.
It looks fucking
I
awful.
thought they left the
No, they're
No,
back.
no, no,
No,
no.
they're
They
back
said
because-
they didn't mean to leave it and disappoint the fans.
No. So do you know what happened? Do you know why?
Why?
There were new pachinko laws introduced into Japan. So like the gaming machines, which is where they were going to go because they were like way more money in gambling.
Well, hey,
so they went to
pachinko.
pachinko machines, and then they got new, more restrictive laws.
And then just like,
they're
well,
fuck,
shit.
we need to go back now. We've told our customer base to fuck themselves. Yeah. So they're back, and their new Metal Gear game looks fucking awful. I looked at it, I
Four-player
was like,
co-op.
terrible.
It looks like ass, and it
It's-
has no Hideo. It's going to be terrible.
It's gonna be awful.
I am looking forward to
It's
it.
like-
it's it. Yeah, so do you want to guess what they merged with to create then like a genre of game? They're like, fuck, we need something.
Let me guess. Rovio, Angry Birds.
Platforming.
No,
Survival co-op.
it's a zombie game.
Ah.
Yeah,
This is
was my-
disappointing.
I saw that and I was like, you know,
I'm not mad.
So
I'm just disappointed.
They rewrote the ending. They rejigged the ending of Phantom Pain. So I think some characters stay alive. And they're like, now what happens if a wormhole opens up? They get sucked in and they end up on a planet infested with zombies. And I was like,
Did you just say Metal Gear for Dead?
Jesus fucking Christ! Like it. I just saw it and I was like, this
Hey,
looks
at least
fucking
they
awful.
made it to Game 5. You know?
yeah.
Unlike Valve, 2 and
2.5.
Episode 2.
And we're done.
I'm still coming up with other names like Left for Gear,
Yeah, it's
Gear for Dead.
The Killing Gear. No,
Ah,
It
man,
looks-
this
it
is
looks
this is
the
disappointing.
fucking
the
awful.
Metal Floor.
I just saw the trailer and I was
Zombies.
so disappointed.
Hey, but
I was like,
you know what? I'm disappointed about it in a great way. Because
Because you are a terrible person and you love shit games.
and Konami's gonna realize how big they fucked themselves.
I think they've realised that.
No. They don't know yet. They're
not
still
yet
trying.
until the sales of Metal Gear fucking die.
Like,
Is that their only sort of?
that is their
thing now?
only announced game that they have.
It's not good.
And
Man,
like,
Konami used to be amazing.
what
did.
about their other
They make some
franchises?
have
great
you ever
games.
played Konami Crazy Racers?
Owns
No.
so many
Castlevania.
Pokies and stuff in like even in Australia and stuff. You
Yeah.
walk around and you can just see it's like Aristocrat and Konami and one other company I think.
Yeah.
Yeah,
They
so,
make money, but they're not in gaming, and they're gonna die.
No,
You
it
know,
happens.
we're gonna have to have a week of Konami now.
like all that. Anyway.
All this stuff is great.
Let's move on from a disappointing game that you're looking forward to. Is there anything in particular that
Another game that
great game that you're looking forward
Final
to?
Fantasy 15.
Fuck off and die.
Have you
So excited! I want to be the biggest bro ever and just drive around the desert. So I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
I'm actually really keen for it as
Oh
well.
my god! I can't fucking wait.
See, you know, for once,
Ryan's just
I'm
like,
on
I've never
Ryan's
played a
side
Final
for this.
Fantasy game in my life.
Like,
I am still going with the joke that hey, it has final in the name and they just keep making them all.
yeah, but there's like 3 final fights, so what?
That's my point. It's like there's no final. It's like the never-ending story.
Yeah, this. By the way,
Never-ending story is amazing.
yeah, like,
But at least it calls itself the never-ending story, not the ending story.
it should be the ending story because
it
it
ends.
ends.
The end.
Exactly.
No, it was a book, god damn it, and it was a good book.
Was it?
It was a good book.
I've actually read the book.
Oh, fuck off.
okay.
Anyway. Final
Okay,
Fantasy
no,
15.
I'm
Have
actually-
you seen the trailer for the movie?
Kingslave, yes, looks great.
Are we going to watch it?
I'm watching it.
See, once again,
You don't
I'm-
have to come along. We
Yeah,
understand.
yeah.
Fucking awesome. It's got the voice acting talent is Lena Headey for
no idea who that is.
Game of Thrones, Cersei
Sarah Connor
Lannister,
Chronicles as
Sarah Connor Chronicles,
Cersei.
Ah, right.
Cersei
Cersei.
Lannister,
Cersei.
Sean Bean,
Yeah.
Aaron Paul.
Okay.
I'm in.
And Florence and the Machine because hey, soundtracks
so
are
cool.
good and good soundtracks are
I'm
better.
fucking excited. It's gonna be great.
But you see, once again, I don't care for
And
this
even-
fucking RPG.
And even if it
I-
sucks, I still don't
I
care.
am looking
I'm
forward
sick-
to like an epic battle scene to Florence and the Machine because
It'd be
god
cool.
damn it.
yeah, all right.
really cool.
I am looking forward to the movie, but the game,
Not
I'm
the
just,
game.
The game, I'm just like, yeah, whatever.
No,
It's-
you are right. There are a couple of Final Fantasy games that I've just been like,
Okay, so 13,
13 was pretty garbage.
12.
From about
6.
10.
No, 6 was good.
From about 10.
Nice bait, mate.
Shut your whole mouth. You don't even know what an Esper is.
10 to 13, I was just like, like 10 was okay. 11 to 13, I was just like,
10 2?
11 was
10 to I didn't play.
I didn't play.
I didn't play
11 was
10
an
to.
MMO, wasn't it?
Yeah, I didn't play that.
Yeah.
Just because
All right, so
Carl fucking loves that game.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
Carl
because
lives
he's
that
not
game.
here, let's just trash
Let's
talk.
just trash it for a
Apparently,
little while.
is it 14's the MMO, right?
Yeah, fuck Final Fantasy 14. What is this bullshit?
But
loves
which
it.
which one's your favorite?
Final Fantasy, my favorite
There.
mainstream spin-off or something that's
Just in general.
Final
Cool.
I
Fantasy.
don't care.
Final Fantasy.
Answer the
Final
question.
Fantasy.
proper Final Fantasy. I love 8.
8?
8.
Yes.
Yeah. I love the Gunblade.
8 and 9.
I love the card
9's my
games.
favorite.
Oh, really?
8 after that.
I love the dumb system where, like, the further leveled you are, the harder and more impossible the game is to finish, so you have to be a low level. It's just like...
It's such a weird system.
The game is
It
basically...
scales so badly.
a huge middle finger saying, you know, a normal Final Fantasy game? Fuck you! Particularly you who grinds. But we can. This guy was going to say 7, so we can just like.
we don't care.
7. I fucking love 7
Just
so
cut
much.
him out of, like, cropping
Yeah,
out
just-
of the video entirely.
Yeah.
7.
Hi, have you met Cloud?
Give me fucking Cloud Strife every day.
But no.
Also, actually, as the other one, Tactics. I
Game Boy?
played Tactics Advanced and it's fucking.
That was
Oh no,
good.
no!
That
The
was good
original
fun.
Tactics was even better than Tactics.
Oh well, I've only played Advanced.
It's
but
just
yeah,
like
Advanced.
it was fun. It was
my,
fun. as
I was
fuck.
about to mention that my
really good.
Final Fantasy Tactics boner is just like
really good.
yay big.
It was really good. As someone that loves,
As first we
It's very
Yeah,
visible.
my regular bonus
It's
is
like,
just like
regularly it's about this, but Final Fantasy Tactics just whoop,
yeah, it's good.
breaks the skin and everything.
Like I'm honestly,
it's like hulking out with my dick.
I'm not like totally. I don't want to raise my expectations too high for 15.
Yeah.
Because like I think I did that a little bit for 13, and then they're like,
And you
the
just
game gets really
disappointed.
good once you get into it. Okay, like 40 hours in, I'm like,
It's like screw that.
So, how did you find running down a corridor indefinitely?
Oh, it was
just corridors.
it's just
Corridors.
the thing is like they had some really good moments in that game, but the combat system is janky at best. It's not great. And the story just takes so fucking long and it drags. And you're like,
premise
oh my
is
god.
the main character is a female Cloud. You've already fucked up.
You don't
She's not even a good female. Like, 'cause at least you empathize with Cloud. You zero fucking empathy with Lightning. You
Cloud
didn't
is
care.
psychotic.
Yeah, but he's fun
He's
though.
absolutely psychotic.
But he also has a good surrounding cast around him as well.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Teeth
So,
off for days.
See, basically,
And Red 13.
you just project yourself onto Cloud, and you love the people around him. And where you couldn't give like there was maybe one. Everyone had usually one or two characters that were okay in 13.
Yeah.
You didn't, but most of them were whiny and annoying. You hated all of them, and you didn't empathize with Lightning, and you're like, done.
That's
I don't
like
care.
Did you just
that's a very
volunteer
good point
for a,
actually.
Final Fantasy 13 playthrough?
Oh my god.
That's that's a very good point as well. Actually, and just in general, like RPGs in general, like I tend to find like the group more so than just the main character is really what draws you in. So I've told you guys a million times my favorite RPG ever, Seiken Densetsu 3.
Yeah.
No Live Alive, but it will do.
So for like
Seriously,
does
the
that have an
best
English
game.
title.
Secret of Mana.
Secret of Mana.
2.
Too.
But it is amazing, and the characters, just all the characters. There isn't even a main character in that one. You've got a group of 3.
6.
You've got a choice of 6, and then you end up forming a group of 3, and then the stories of each character is kind of intertwine and everything like that. And I think that just gives the game so much more depth, and
So
when they do
Ryan.
that really well. Oh yeah, Ryan.
And-
Sorry about that. No, Mr. Non-RPG over here.
So, as your experience in JRPGs, for all 6 of them you've played. Wait, no, it would be like 12 because there's like 12 different Pokemon games. How have you find the groups changing your opinion of the Pokemon game?
I have no idea what you're talking about.
It's like you are making 0 sense to me right
sense. So, you know, your extra partners in X didn't entice you at all, like the dancing fat guy, the whiny bitch who called you the biggest
I
D.
honestly haven't empathized with most Pokemon characters since I was about 12.
That's it. Honestly, I don't even know what the word
I play
empathy
it for
means.
the fun of battling. I don't play it.
now. Yeah. I'd say Pokemon's probably a horrible example of good side characters.
Hey, no, I will count.
One-dimensional is a term that comes to mind.
X actually had 3 good side characters in it.
Oh yeah.
Sandre.
Lissandre, fucking Az, and Sycamore, because God, that guy's a sexy beast. Even
Like,
you know it.
Adam's just Ben's just like, man, I love Professor Sycamore.
Like,
It's like I
dude.
dream about that guy. He's so dreamy.
One day I'll be that fabulous. Like, especially his battle sprite, which is just like,
Yeah.
and you're just like, damn, son.
Oh wow.
Pretty sure he sent you on an adventure so he could bang your mom.
That's all professors.
That's
I'm pretty
Professor
sure.
Oak. That's Professor. That's what they all do.
Yeah, but he wrote a letter to your mum and it spelt like of strawberries or some bullshit. I remember that. I was like, there's a letter on the table addressed to your mum. It smells like strawberries.
It's from Sycamore.
It's from Sycamore.
The kid's just like, I'm gonna go on my adventure now.
Later.
I do not want to be in this house.
Make sure you use protect.
Oh, yeah. See, and that is why X has been one of the greatest Pokemon games ever. So many innuendos. There's layers here.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Alright, so speaking of, there's Sun and Moon coming out again. Well, not again. But,
We've talked about that
But-
quite literally every fortnight.
but more Pokemon got released and announced.
Yeah.
All right.
Anything
So
If it's not a Alolan Executor, I don't care.
Did you guys see that
the
picture
best.
where they're just like Alolan forms and they just stretch the
raised
necks
yeah.
from everyone?
So the thing is what's funny as well is like, so a bit of backstory is like Ryan is
Gay.
a mod. He's also
How did that joke never get
he's also
old?
an admin for like a very popular Facebook Pokemon group. And so I constantly see like updates of different people sending photos. Fuck me. They send in photos of like press a different reaction emoji to which one you like the most. And fucking Alolan Executor is always like dead last. People are like, look shit. I'm like, you guys must be fucking 12 because it's the funniest thing ever.
It looks amazing.
Okay,
It's
It's
like
the funniest
ridiculous.
goddamn thing on the fucking
I
planet.
think I've raised this before, but I have a coworker who's kind of indifferent on the whole Pokemon thing. Then I was like, "Hey, look at this newly announced Pokemon, Alolan
damn
Executor," and he's like, "I'm buying that."
Like I want
It'll
that.
be on my single player.
It's a dragon type,
It's
isn't it?
Dragon Grass,
Grass dragon.
Which is actually pretty good typing, isn't it?
except for that 4-time weakness to Ice.
Who cares?
It's like,
It's dragon, bro.
Well, Sceptile's Mega Evolution is Grass Dragon, right?
Yes.
There
But
you
it's
go.
fast. Alolan Execute is not like.
Like,
if,
no,
any-
it's fast.
Probably not fast.
if anything, it's
It's
going to
be more
slower.
tanky. It's gonna be tanky more than anything else.
But
I
hey, if
imagine.
it learns Trick Room,
Anyway,
I'm in.
But
Yeah, but you just love Trick Room, though.
Man. Don't mind me. Also, Alolan Raichu.
I like
Oh, yeah,
that.
Surf and Raichu.
People fucking hated that, and I was like, I like it.
It just looks like
I don't like
I
the
saw the Alolan Pikachu as well.
Yeah,
it's
the
just
ears.
like
I was
Wait,
like,
there's
eh.
an Alolan Pikachu?
I saw a picture of it recently.
No, that's
the fan made.
fan made bullshit.
It just looks like a tanned Pikachu.
yeah. Someone
I was just
people
like,
doing blue
So,
Pikachu.
so it's a
and I was
shiny
like,
Pikachu, though.
yeah,
Shut your whole mouth.
that's fun.
But yeah, Surf and
good.
Raichu, I'm in.
I'm excited.
I am in.
Well, you were going to be in regardless, but
Yeah, I'm always in.
I'm actually more excited for this game than X.
Any
and
yeah,
Y.
yeah.
I'm actually really
I've
excited.
I've not been keen for a Pokemon game for a long time.
Yeah, yeah.
This is actually
I like
it's drawing me in.
they're changing the formula and being like, hey guys, this is something new, and I think that's really energizing the old fans coming back.
Yeah.
It's a good strategy considering Pokemon Go, where it's people talking about
Brought
Pokemon
a lot
lot,
of people like new
and all of a
people in.
sudden it's like, maybe I should fucking get that new one because it's got new forms of all the old ones I used to love.
Yeah.
That's maybe something I
Yeah.
should check out. So I think that's a really
Absolutely.
cool move by them.
Yeah.
See, Pokemon Company know what the fuck they're doing when it comes to marketing.
Hey, and that's why
Nintendo are fucked. But like,
Nintendo's just
Pokemon
like,
Company got their fucking eye on the game.
we get 30%. You guys do
Like
what
you do
want.
whatever you want to do, make all the money.
That's how we end up with wonderful things like Pokken.
That's true.
And just like,
oh, Pokken was so
what-
much
what
fun.
the
We need to
fuck
play
is
that
this?
again.
I played it once.
We need to play
on
that
the video.
again.
Hey,
and that was
Snap's
it.
getting re-released as
Snap is released on the Wii U.
There you go.
Bam. Pokemon Ranger on the Wii U. Bam. Any mystery dungeon. You get the Wii U, you've got all the Gaiden games.
So there's now a reason to buy the Wii U.
besides Pokken.
No, it's still no reason for me. I still couldn't be bothered.
Yeah.
Oh, all this like talk of this new Pokemon and stuff kind of reminded me. You mentioned previously, Dota 2. There's a new, new character.
All right. So the context for this
Since
is
when?
this is the first time Dota and Volvo are ever going to be releasing a new character.
So anytime,
Volvo is in
anytime,
the
car
company.
company.
anytime Ben says Volvo, he means Valve. Just to clarify, people. Just to clarify.
Is the new character a car?
It's a car. He just
The new 2016
I'm
Mitsubishi
honestly-
Elantra.
I'm honestly getting flashbacks from like the SimCity release, where like the first thing they did, rather than fix any of the launch bugs, was, "Hey guys, you can download the Nissan Leaf charging station as DLC."
See,
Kill yourself.
in my head, it's just like a Heroes of the Storm type situation, and it's like, oh yeah, no, the new character's Bumblebee. My bad.
I was just picturing, for some reason, Futurama, where Bender becomes a were car and starts mowing everyone down. I'm just picturing him driving through like the Dota
You're just on the
lanes,
lane.
just mowing people down.
See, there's even
alt
lanes
is
in.
NOS.
Okay, no,
was
but
made to
what's because they've literally
Alright.
never released a new
So
champion before.
they just announced that TI.
Whereas League releases like every month now.
Let me finish.
Sorry, go.
At TI 16, they finally release or will be releasing the last of the original Dota cast members, which is Underlord, who is this kind of weird support. Not quite support tank. It's complicated. And then they were like, oh yeah, by the way, we also may or may not be doing a brand new character, which we have not done in Dota ever. And it's going to be Sun Wukong.
Just like every.
Is it actually Sun Wukong?
It's Sun Wukong.
Oh, that's fucking
it's the
awesome.
fucking Monkey King.
That's
And I'm
great.
just like,
League
Monkey
League of Legends has a
Dicks
Wukong.
out for Harambe!
Like League of Legends has a character just called Wukong.
Yeah. And
Oh, really? No,
yeah.
like, yeah, we're taking that.
It's
And so-
Dead Set the Monkey King. He has the extendable stuff. He flies around on a
And-
nimbus. He doesn't fly around in the game, but
He
one of his
hovers on
animations,
nimbus,
he
yeah.
hovers on the nimbus. It's straight
so
up.
does Smite, and so does Heroes.
That
of
so
War.
does everyone.
But Smite is Battle of the Gods, though.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
that's the gods of everything. So, like,
Yeah.
that's to be expected. Wukong's in that.
That's
So
cool.
it's
That
just
is
like,
really cool,
hey,
though.
they're finally, it's not new, but
Yeah.
they're bridging new ground for them.
Which is really cool. I think that's really, really cool because you kind of always need something to entice people
Or
sometimes.
re-energize you sometimes, especially on those games that are long grinds as well.
Yeah.
Well, it's actually like, what I'm enjoying it is it's no longer just rehash of Warcraft. It's like, hey, you know what?
This is now its own separate thing.
Yeah,
And
We're
exactly.
getting there.
Yeah, exactly.
They're
But,
all,
okay.
Valve is also they've just completed the Heavy versus Pyro thing for Team Fortress, and they're
Ew.
going to be introducing new weapons and new.
I
ways
thought
of
you were going to
playing.
say new players. I was just like,
Yes!
No. That's the thing. So,
I would be in. Would
I
you
would
be-
totally be in. I
Yeah,
haven't played in
man.
like well over a year.
But
If
this
they
is the thing,
introduced
right?
a new
So
playing character,
They have this. They have the stock set of 9 characters, but each of those characters generally has a few different ways.
A lot of different ways of playing.
The character,
Yeah,
right?
I get
So you have like Demo Knight, and you have like Huntsman Sniper. and that sort of
Funnily
stuff.
enough, I don't care.
I know you don't care, but
Because fuck them, fuck hats, fuck everything.
no, but
that game
that's
would-
you're just a cynical asshole. though.
Yeah.
No, that
Like, I
game
kind
went
of expected
downhill
you.
the moment they let plebs like you play it for free.
He's just salty.
like,
He lost $20 like what 5-10 years
I
ago.
paid more than $20 for that game.
You bought it in the orange box.
Yes.
the thing is like. That's cool. Like I get that different characters can play differently.
Adam's dead, by the way.
Even be. We don't care about him.
Console players,
But even after a while, I got sick of those characters.
Oh, that was worrying.
And so if they were to introduce a new character, that will get me to get back into it and start playing a little bit. And it's the same with League. Like they introduce a new character every once in a while, and that's kind of cool. Sorry guys, we just had some weird technical
We
problems.
have a single fucking episode that doesn't have technical difficulties.
One day.
I blame Ben.
One day.
God.
Hey, this
One
one
of these
wasn't
days.
my fault.
Sure.
This one was like
Battery.
batteries.
Anyway,
It's not my fault I didn't
Ryan
charge it
So
was
just-
in the middle of saying something.
Let's just wrap up the Team Fortress conversation, which was basically I disagree with Ben because Ben's like, I like new characters.
I do like.
I don't think Team Fortress needs new characters.
I think Team Fortress needs a balance. And
I think Team Fortress needs a remake, but I don't think it needs.
I think it needs less items.
They need
I think the
Team
entire
Fortress
game's
3?
cancer.
Team Fortress HD at least.
Team Fortress 3 announced.
Team Fortress.
Team Fortress 3 confirmed. Dun, 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 dun.
Half-Life 3 confirmed.
Oh my god.
Gaben, please.
Did you guys see that thing at, I think it was Gamescom in Europe, where someone just like hired out a billboard and just like put up a lambda symbol and a 3. And everyone's like, oh my god.
Fucking nuts.
And then Valve's just like, nah man.
It's like,
That ain't
not
us.
happening. Not happening.
Nah, that ain't us.
Not happening. Okay.
Yes, so that's it. That's all I had to say. Basically, I don't think Team Fortress needs new characters.
Yeah, fair enough.
So you didn't actually explain who this new Dota character is,
I did.
you?
It was
I
Sun
don't
Wukong.
remember. Oh yeah, sorry. How the hell did I
mean
forget?
Son Goku. I mean Sun Wukong. I mean
Son Goku. The Monkey King.
the Monkey King.
That's pretty cool. Okay.
All right.
I think we've been running for pretty much an hour now. Is there
Yes.
anything else we want to talk about real quick before we wrap it up?
Absolutely.
What?
Have you heard about the fractured butthole?
I think I need to.
All right.
And on that note,
All right. There's going to be some context here.
What did we tell you about talking about your asshole on the
No.
channel?
This
fractured or otherwise.
Like, we don't care.
This is the South Park superhero game.
Oh yeah.
The
yeah,
fractured butthole.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah,
as in
like
like the
bu-
separate
The
butt
fractured
together.
butthole. Yeah, the fractured butthole. It's the same as yeah. I think it's the same joke as longer, harder, and uncut that they made for the movie. Yeah.
Yeah, there you go. So,
Yep.
so what is it?
We have no
never heard
idea
of it.
what it
It's
is
a stick
yet.
of truth, essentially. Another one.
But what we do know is they have designed a very important addition for going forward with virtual reality as we know it.
Oh yeah.
Cool. Like Oculus virtual reality?
Yeah.
Okay.
Kill myself.
KYS. All right, no
Anyway.
video for the last 5 minutes. Fuck you guys.
We're wrapping it up here, guys. So
hell.
thanks for
All right,
listening.
we'll lead a stinger for what could they possibly do to virtual reality to make it fractured but whole.
We'll find out eventually, I guess.
Catch y'all next time.
Thanks, guys, for listening. Please check us out on iTunes. Leave a review. Check us out on YouTube as well. Like the videos, comment, subscribe.
Watch our videos.
Watch the videos. That'll be awesome.
You don't actually have to.
Check out the rest of our AFO stuff.
Please, please, for the love of Christ, watch the Party Saboteurs video. I put so much fucking effort into that.
That was a really good.
We got nothing.
That was good fun. That was
Still
good
fucking
fun.
salty, man.
But if you guys do have any questions or comments or anything like that, just tweet us with the hashtag CastAssault, and we'll check those out and get back to you. Thanks a lot, guys. Bye.
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 Huh.